Good morning, guys. It's Monday morning, December 3rd. I'm here with Joshua because we're gonna go find Elfie real quick. And then I've got to fix my hair and get dressed and get ready to go because Marilyn should be here in about a half hour. So let's look and see. She's not on the island today. In the hallway, maybe. Maybe near the tree. I don't know. Oh, lovely. There's a centipede crawling on our wall. 1 second, guys. Okay. Situation handled. No more centipede. I don't know what's going on, but we have had like an abundance of centipedes this year, more so than spiders. And as arachnophobic as I am, like I absolutely hate spiders, I hate centipedes even more. Like they just freak me out. Anyway, moving along, let's see. What? Look at Elfie. Look at Elfie, Joshua. Oh my goodness, let me lift you up. Look at that. Comet seems to be wearing pajamas of some sort with a sleep cap. Oh my goodness. And Elfie, she's transformed into a candy cane. And she says, surprise! That really is a surprise, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, what we've forgotten to do the last couple of days. Well, the first day we couldn't get to Comet without touching Elfie. So we had to leave Comet with Elfie on day 1. Yesterday, we totally forgot that we can hold and cuddle Comet. So I'm going to let you hold Comet for today. And we'll check in a little while, guys. So we're here at Vaughan Mills, and they have a thing where you can donate to Sick Children's Hospital, and you can put a lock. So I'm doing a lock in memory of Brittany, my cousin, and I picked purple since it's Cystic Fibrosis Awareness, and she was at Sick Kids, so that's why I'm donating here. You said there was one at the end here, huh? Let's see. Maybe I'll put it on this side. I have all the decorations. Okay, so there it is. I put it on this wall. You get a necklace with it as well. So I picked the hero one.
On this cold December day, we are on our merry way, riding along, just singing a song, barreling through the snow. Bells are jingling, snowflakes tingling, Rudolph knows where to go. On this cold December day, I am piloting my sleigh, the work to be done.
Okay guys, so we are home from Christmas shopping, and Joshua is still bundled up. Yes, as you can see, it was kind of an impromptu thing that I decided to bring Joshua with me. I just kind of decided at the last minute I was going to bring a baby with me because it's very convenient having the stroller when you're shopping, because then you can put stuff in the basket on the bottom of the stroller, and then I also have my mummy hook on the stroller where I can hook bags. So I figured I'm going to be doing buying a lot of things for Christmas gifts. So I thought, what a great excuse to bring out a baby. So of course I had to pick Josh, because well, first off, I absolutely love this baby, and he's special to me, and I just really love taking him out. He gets really good reactions. And then second of all, I just love that he was, well, all the babies are dressed in their Christmas outfits now anyway, but I just loved his little Rudolph sweater, and I thought, if by chance there's a Santa at the mall, maybe he could see Santa in his cute little outfit. And lo and behold, as you saw in the video, yes, there was a Santa's workshop house set up. I loved it. It was quite the setup, quite an elaborate, you know, there was actually a little house that you got to go into. Excuse me. And so when we had passed through the first time, people were lined up waiting for it to open, and we would have had to stand around and wait probably almost a half hour for it to open, and we just didn't want to waste any time doing that. We wanted to get to shopping. So I was kind of like, okay, if it turns out that once we're finished shopping, if we have a bit of time at the end before we head home, maybe I'll go and check and see if the lineup isn't bad, then I'll take him to see Santa. But in that same area was what you saw when I did the lock. And so that whole thing was, you get a lock for $15. It's a $15 donation to Sick Kids Hospital. And my cousin Brittany spent a lot of time in Sick Kids Hospital from the time she was, I would say, about 1 or 2 years old. Basically as soon as she was diagnosed with CF. I think she was diagnosed at age 2. And so she spent a lot of time at Sick Kids Hospital over the years dealing with her cystic fibrosis. And the last 3 months of her life, she was at Sick Kids Hospital. And it's a wonderful hospital. And what I really liked about the donation aspect was 100% of the donation went to Sick Kids Hospital. Because usually, you know, when you donate to some things, like there's a certain percentage that goes to like administrative costs and that. But this fundraiser was 100% goes to Sick Kids Hospital, and I really, really like that. And this year, Alex's mom had said not to get her or her boyfriend any gifts this year, instead to donate to charity. So that's kind of what I did today. And so paid the $15, and you get a lock, and you get to write on the lock. So I picked a purple lock because that is the color of cystic fibrosis awareness. It's also the color for lupus awareness, but and so I just wrote in, I think I wrote in memory or in loving memory of Brittany. And it was nice. She gave me a silver Sharpie so that it would show up better. And I got to pick wherever I wanted to put the lock. And in fact, they keep the locks as is. So when we first approached it, we saw the wall of locks from last year. And so she says, yeah, we're going to bring back the previous year's locks every year. And then you get to, it's up to you if you want, because they do give you the key. So if you come back next year and you decide that you want to keep the lock and take the lock back, you can take it off. Like, we didn't even have to hang it up if we didn't want to. You were able to take it home if you wanted to do that. But I just thought it was neat to add the lock to the wall. And it's a memory of Brittany. And then once you do that, you also get to pick a necklace. And they had 4 different necklaces to pick from. One was Friendship, Love, Dreamer, and Hero. And I read through, because they each have a little blurb about them. And originally I was kind of thinking like of picking one that kind of described me, or what I felt described me. And I was kind of leaning towards either Dreamer, which would have been a moon pendant, or Love, which was obviously a heart. I believe it was a heart. But then Marilyn kind of like suggested, she's like, well, why don't you pick something that just kind of describes Brittany, since it's in memory of her? And so I went with Hero, because she really was a hero to me. So it says, your strength is measured in your compassion, and your compassion is limitless. Others admire your courage, your bravery, and your willingness to give. You've made a bold statement for others to follow. And this is like so Brittany to a T. And I really love the star pendant as well. It's really pretty. So yeah, like this is really sweet. Then on top of that, it turns out when you go to visit Santa, if you want to get a picture. Oh, there goes Riley. Riley, come, come, come. I know. Come. I'm home now. I'm home now. You want to say hi? So it turns out that when you decide to get a picture done at Santa, it also, whatever you pay to get the picture, like whatever print you decide to pay for, that too, 100% of it went to Sick Kids Hospital as well. So, turns out, end of the day, we decided to go past Santa's workshop, and lo and behold, there was no lineup at all. So we went in and we saw Santa, and oh my gosh, it was so awesome. I actually wish I had filmed it. I filmed as we were waiting to go in because I just thought the decor was beautiful. But I wish I had filmed when he met Santa. But I wasn't too sure if I was allowed to film, and I just didn't feel like asking. But oh my goodness, guys, Santa was so nice, and he was like, oh my gosh, he is so cute. And I put him in his arms, and he's like, hey, little buddy. And he really thought he was real at first. And the lady that was going to take the picture was like, oh my gosh, he's so small. And she's like, how old is he? And so that's when I proceeded to tell her the truth. I was like, he's actually not real, and he's a doll. And they were both like blown away. They were like, no, really? And they were like, oh my gosh. So they were just like, they were thrilled. They both thought he was so cute. And so basically I just kind of posed him in Santa's arms, because at first his head was like flopping backwards, and I wanted his face to be shown in the picture. So I sat him up the way I wanted, and so then I stepped aside so that I wouldn't be in the picture. And the lady taking the picture was like, well, I guess I don't have to worry about trying to get his attention for the photo. And we just kind of laughed. And I'm like, no, I'm like, he is going to be super cooperative for you. So anyways, so she took 2 pictures of him, and then I got to choose between the 2 pictures which one I wanted. And his head like slightly moved between the 2 photos, I guess, like depending, like if Santa moved, he kind of moved, but it was pretty much, Joshua pretty much looked the same in each photo. So I kind of went with whichever one that I thought Santa had like a bigger smile in. So then after we met him, to my surprise, I mean, most of the time you visit Santa out here, you get a candy cane. That's the standard. You get a candy cane. We're going to give Joshua his little candy cane to hold here. Okay, there's your first candy cane, Joshua. But to my surprise, we also got Santa's magical key I've never seen this before. This is the coolest thing ever. So it is Santa's key, and it actually says in support of sick kids, because like I said, 100% of the donation, of the picture went to sick kids, and it says Von Mills 2018. This is so cool. So it says, believe Santa's elves made a special key that has magical powers. Watch to see. With a sprinkle of magic and a dash of holiday cheer, this key only works one special day a year. We give you one. Ask that must be done. That's kind of worded weird. Help spread holiday cheer to everyone. That's kind of worded strange. Now it's time to place your key somewhere in your house for Santa to see. He'll use this key that special night after your family has tucked you in tight. And when you wake, you will see a gift for you placed under the tree. Remember, this time of year isn't about just you or me. It's about creating those family memories. Now that truly is the key, and I think that is so sweet. So basically it's like a magic key to help Santa get into your house, because you know what, nowadays a lot of people do not have chimneys, do not have fireplaces for Santa to come down, so he needs a magic key to get in. So I just was like thrilled with this. This is the coolest thing ever. And I love that it says in support of sick kids, so I know that it was, you know, part of my donation. And then here is the big reveal. Here is Joshua's picture with Santa. This is so cute. Look at this. Oh my gosh, look at how big the chair is. Oh my god, I hope it focuses. Okay, there we go. So there's Santa. I can't get too close, otherwise it'll get too blurry and it may not focus. But there's Santa. Big smile. Joshua sitting there with his reindeer shirt. I thought for some reason that I had his head facing the camera more, but he's kind of looking off into the distance. But oh my gosh, it's so cute. And you know, Paula and I took our babies to see Santa 2 years ago now, I believe it was. It was when I had my other Maisie doll with the rooted hair. And we went to Markville Mall for that. And let me tell you, their photo quality for what we paid for it was awful. If you look at that picture, you can barely see our dolls because it wasn't taken as close up as this photo. It was taken like, they didn't zoom in. It was taken far away. Our babies practically look like ants on his lap. You can't even make out the details of their faces because whatever way they printed it, it was kind of like pixely. And their faces just look totally weird. They don't even look like themselves. They don't look real. It's crazy. But this, I love this. This is a beautiful picture. It was only $15 for a 5x7. And that's totally fine because that goes to sick kids as well. So I'm so happy. Look at Joshua. You got to see Santa. We wanted to see Santa last year with him, but didn't get a chance to. Let's put the key here. And oh yes, other babies have been snuggling Comet while we're out because I know it was supposed to be Joshua's turn today, but he ended up going on an impromptu outing. Also, I'm almost finished my Christmas shopping now. I got a lot done today. I have my dad left to buy for. I just have my niece and nephew to buy for, and I have my grandma on my mom's side to buy for, which I'm just going to get her a donation to her favorite charity again, like we did last year and we did for Mother's Day, because she absolutely loves when we do that. Because she's in such a small room now. at her nursing home that it's like there's not a whole lot of room for her to put things that we buy her for gifts. So and now I think like it's going to be harder for her to go out because not only does she have her walker now, but she has oxygen with her now. So I can't really get her cards, gift cards for places because I don't think she's going to get out as much now. So I figure she really, really loves, you know, this charity is near and dear to her heart. They provide bed kits for children in need in other countries. And every year she would always donate to this charity. But now with her situation, she just can't afford to do that anymore. So she's always said, if you want to get me anything, donate to this charity. So that's what I'm going to do. So I have that left. And I feel like I have one. Oh, I also need to get my mentor's gift, which I usually mail her a gift card. So I have to get her gift card as well. But other than that, once I get all those, I'm done. Yay, I'm done Christmas shopping. I also finished picking up things for Toy Mountain this year. This kind of ties in again with my mother-in-law requesting we donate to charity instead of getting her gifts. And the thing is, I always do Toy Mountain anyway. But this year, I didn't think I'd be able to afford to get as much as I usually do. I think I was only going to get maybe 2 or 3 things. But since she's now saying, don't get me anything, that gives us the extra funds to get those things. So I'm going to show you what I got. I got everything at Winners, which is great because I thought I was going to have to go to Walmart, but this saves me a trip to Walmart. I found lots of great things at Winners. I got some princess dolls, Disney princess. We've got Belle. This was only $10. And again, we got Rapunzel. She was $10. While we were going through the checkout, I came across this because I also wanted to get a mix of boy and girl stuff. So we've got Black Panther. And this was only $7. So I was like, yeah. That's a great price. For the boys, we also got a police car. It's a set with a police car and a fire truck. And this was only $8. They had some really good prices on things. And I got an Elsa doll for $10. So we got lots of princesses. We got this easy to build Lego Juniors for ages 4 to 7. This was $10. It's the Cars, Pixar Cars. I got a Paw Patrol puzzle that was only $3. And I think that was it. Oh, I have one other thing in my closet, actually, that I had got already from before. So I'll just go quickly grab that to show you, and we'll wrap up this video. Okay, and the final item is kind of a unisex item. This can be for boys or girls. It is Lacing Beads by Melissa and Doug. They're nice wooden beads. It comes with a string. I originally bought this. I believe I originally bought it as a gift for someone, but then changed my mind because I found something else that I thought they would like a lot more. So then I had held on to it. Like, I literally bought this a few years ago. And so I held on to it thinking maybe I'll use it for work, but I never did. And it's still in the package unopened. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to just use that and donate that as well. So that's a pretty good haul for Toy Mountain. I just got to take off the price tags and they'll be ready to go. And Alex's work is actually doing collections for Toy Mountain this year. So he's just going to take them to work so that I don't have to make a trip over to the mall to put them in the bin there. So he's going to take them to his work. And that is about it. This is all the gifts for. I'm not going to show anything because I don't want to ruin anything in case anyone's watching that the gifts are for. But got all that. So yeah, I literally have, like I said, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people left to buy for, and their gifts are going to be pretty much gift cards and then the donation for my grandma. So those will be easy to grab. I can probably do those kind of closer towards Christmas. But the main gifts that are like the big gifts, those are done. And I'm actually finished for Alex as well, which is unusual that he's one of the first people that I finished, because usually he's the last person I buy for Christmas, because he usually doesn't tell me what he wants until like the very last minute. But this year he actually gave me some ideas earlier, and then I also kind of stumbled across some other items that I thought he would like, so those are going to be total surprises for him. So yeah, yay! It's such a relief when you're finished the Christmas shopping. So now it's just a matter of wrapping gifts. Okay guys, so I think I'm going to wrap up this video here. I need to get things put away. I need to get dinner started, and then I need to edit some videos to upload and basically go to bed for work tomorrow. So yeah, thank you so much for coming along with us today. I'm sorry that I didn't get Joshua's meeting Santa on film, because it was so adorable and I really wish I had it on film, but hopefully my telling of the story conveyed some of it to you guys. It was absolutely, I love this picture so much. It is so stinking cute. So stinking cute. So, yeah, the next one that I would like to take to Santa, and I'm kind of hoping I could still do it this year. Maybe I can convince Paula to go to Vaughan Mills again, because that's a really nice setup, and obviously the picture quality way better than Markville Mall. So maybe we can go. I'd love to take Grace. I would love to take Grace to see Santa. I've never taken Grace to the mall before. I would love to do that one time at least. I don't generally see me doing it a lot because she's really big and awkward and she doesn't really look as realistic as the babies. But I would like to at least once take her to the mall, and I think it would be so cool for her to get her picture done with Santa. So we'll see. We'll see if I can get it done before Christmas. That would be so much fun. But thank you so much for watching, guys, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Hit the subscribe button if you're new, and click on the bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye!